Alright, let's test this and see what's going on here. Making sure. Hear me? Alright, it looks like I have sound. That's awesome. That is great. So, whew, I didn't be fucking rolling out of bed until I don't know, 10ish a.m. And it's noon and I'm already fucking done with the internet. Fucking done. It, I'm fucking done already with the internet. And ugh, it's just it's a mess. It's all a mess, you know. So the Eliza Blue thing is still blowing up, and I you know I am not an experienced content creator like some people. I have not. I've been doing this sporadically for years. There was a time when I was trying to do some crap um, on Facebook, but in recent years it hasn't been as much, just because I never had the viewers that everyone else has. Like right now, like 10 minutes into my show, and it's saying I have one viewer, and that one on YouTube, and that one viewer is me. I'm literally just like talking to the ether, talking to myself right now with no one listening to me, and that's fine. I treat this like my open journal, my open letter to the internet. Okay. If people time in, if they come in and if they talk, they stick around, great. If they don't, then I use this as my opportunity to, say what I want to say. So, but I every single time I say I tweet something, I say something. It's like I go back into my Twitter app and I found out that I've exploded. Like some people are complaining that their engagement is down, and my engagement is been crazy, and it normally isn't. But but thanks to all this Eliza Blue crap and something that I just kind of got lucky with, a stupid little statement that they probably were not supposed to send out. I've gotten a little bit more attention than what I normally do, and so it's just been wild. It's been wild, and the way some content creators are choosing to respond to this is fascinating to me. Not everybody has to cover this story. They don't. And you're allowed to not care about Eliza, but don't act like you're your audience or your potential audience is stupid for the fact that they care. And I'm gonna share this tweet with you. This is from the chicks on the right, and I'm going to share my very not safe for work response here, because yeah, I don't know why, but I just got fucking mad. I just got fucking mad. So it started with LG's post. Tim Cass, seriously, was she expecting monetary compensation? Still thirsty for any man she got her hands on? Also, Shane Cashman, when Hippo Tardimus reached out to you, y'all had it first, but you ignored him, and now you want to do a story. Ass backwards. And so, see, as you can see, Eliza has responded to the fact that she's getting interviewed. And her statement isn't helping how people feel about how that is going. But we'll get to that in a moment. And then she says, also, Daily Beast Union has covered it also. So what could you possibly cover? You interviewed a family. That is such BS. And you're telling Shane that your parents know more about this than your friends. Daily Beast did the right thing by interviewing her friends. And then she had Real Canzone, Chicks on the Right, Real Bryson Gray, S. Crowder, and more. But none of you responded except Brittany Venti. Now that this is blown up, all of you are either hiding, keeping quiet, or trying to do a fake story. Shake my head. Save it. She tagged me. And so the chicks on the right responded. You guys, this is not, no. No. This is not how you handle criticism of your show. And in fact, to some degree, it's better to fucking ignore the criticism. Or maybe don't give two shits about freaking Eliza whatsoever. Holy crap. Just because we don't want to cover some rando chick's trauma, we're now hiding? Go GFY. We do not care about her. You know what? Fine. Maybe this particular story is not your wheelhouse. It's not what you're interested in. But don't be going and telling your viewers to go fuck themselves because you just think this is some rando chick's drama. You've just shown your ignorance about what the issue is here. Complete lack of interest. If you're not going to educate yourself on what is going on here, then you know what? Just don't comment. Just ignore any links that you get about the issue. And I called her out. And I was like, tell me this is sarcasm. And maybe that is part of the problem. Random problem. I should have said random drama is what that should have said. Random drama, some chick. Maybe your attitude is part of the problem and why she's been allowed to get people censored, defraud people of money via her locals, GoFundMe. Do you understand what is going on here? And her response is, do you know how many terrible people are out there? We're not going to devote time to every single terrible person, no matter how much you, individually, might be interested in that person. She's getting a tough catch of others, and that's plenty. If you have to make excuses for why you aren't covering something that is breaking news, then that's a problem. That's not what you want the story to be. As a content creator, you have the ability to control the story. You don't want to become a part of the story. And that's all you have managed to do here is to try to make yourself a part of the story. And the way that you're becoming a part of the story is just not a good look for you. You know, if your wheelhouse is just covering your politics, maybe you're just wanting to talk about Trump. That's what you know, that's what you do, then fucking stick with that. fucking stick with it. But my response, woo. Maybe I should just go back to bed and I shouldn't be allowed on the internet. I was like, not everyone has to cover this. It's true. Not everyone has to cover this. NBC doesn't necessarily have to cover this. There are all kinds of stories out there, and I will say this about news coverage. As someone that was a journalism student, I kind of get it. I kind of do. I understand that there are hundreds of stories out there that need to be covered, and it's really hard to adequately cover all of them. But the way that the news media seems to be handling news coverage in this day and age seems to be detrimental to them. They don't properly cover people's complaints about elections. They aren't publicly covering people's questions about rolling up your sleeve and getting the jab. They aren't doing it. They aren't properly covering the Avenatti case. There have been so many stories after stories that they've screwed up. But also they can't cover everything. Their space and their resources and their time are not infinite. They have lots of money, but it's not infinite. And they can only devote so much time to so much. But my response, if there's a hell, I'm going to it. If there is a hell, I am definitely going to it. 'Cause this was how I chose to. Not everyone has to cover this, but your initial comment I quote tweeted is absolute bullshit. So was Avenatti's crimes just one dude's drama? Seriously? One chick's drama? That's what you want to fucking go with? As a content creator, I cover what I know people want to hear. If your audience just wants to hear about Trump, he was running for president, etc., then God bless. But it sounds like you must be getting heat for not covering this. Probably because this censorship deal could have been you. If this was you, you would want everybody to be covering it. You would be wanting everyone to be talking about it. Because it could have been you. And guess what you would want people to do? Covering it and putting this terrible person, out of all the terrible people out there, on blast. It's true. You would want that. The real story here isn't even Eliza. It's the fucking censorship. You don't even really understand what the real story is. So maybe stay in your lane until you know. And guess what you would want people to do? Covering it and putting this one fair out of all of the terrible people on blast and yada. Well, your solutions, chicks on the right, is to dismiss your potential viewers and get all high and mighty about what we want what we want covered. Talk like we're stupid? Do you know how many terrible people out? What? That isn't the question you should be asking. That isn't the fucking question. You don't even know the question that you should be asking. God, I'm going on an epic rant here and I have no fucking viewers. This is great. You are doing yourself favors by arguing with the internet on what you should be covering and what you shouldn't. If you have to do that, if you have to justify it, make excuses, shame people for asking you to cover, that is a problem. That isn't the press you want. Please go F yourself without lotion. Hard. I am late for my show and mad as hell already and haven't even started yet. Can you tell that I haven't even started yet and I'm already as mad as hell? It's just, it's insane. If you have to justify to your viewers what the hell you're doing and why, then that is a problem. So I'm still gonna wait a little bit and see if I don't get more people. Like I said, this is typically just my when I go live. This is typically just my open letter to the internet. I'm never gonna be like the chicks on the right with the tons and tons of views. I never am. I'm never gonna what most people are. I'm never gonna be that. You know? And you kind of learn to deal with it and just say, hey, this is my life, this is my lane, this this is just what it is. Just what it is. You kind of learn to expect that you're not really gonna get any viewers, and that's just it's just the way it is. But what we want to do today, that we're not here today to talk about how I don't get any viewers and how my life just as a content creator just absolutely sucks. Nobody's here for that. Nobody cares about that. We're here to talk about Eliza, and the purpose of my show today is to cold call people that should know something about Eliza, that should know how to get in touch with her. Because there are some of these people, I don't care about them making a statement disavowing her. I don't necessarily care about that. Some This woman's life is imploding. And I'm not trying to psychoanalyze her or anything like that. I'm just saying, there have been so many times that I start hearing about controversy about someone in the news, and I get worried because I'm worried that one of these days I'm gonna open up my app and I'm gonna hear something really sad about this person that nobody should want to hear. Nobody should. It shouldn't make anybody happy to hear that sad thing. But a lot of times, what I end up being surprised about the news. But seriously, it does, her personal safety right now does worry me here because her life is imploding around her. And those who claim, if you claim to love her, if you claim to care about her, then you should be doing everything that you can to try and reach out to her. Try to get her to come clean. So who are the people there we are going to cold call today? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because we are actually going to call the Illinois GOP today. Yep. Yep. We's doing it. We's going there. So let's pull up the Illinois GOP. Because her father is this big time Republican dude in his state. Um and I would kind of think he hasn't been very forthcoming about this. And it's not just it, it's like what are they supposed to say? Like, what can they say that will, I guess, make this better for them? There's not a whole lot that they can really say. But you would think um that if the GOP is wanting this dude to run again at some point, you would think that the GOP, they've got to be aware of this. The Illinois GOP cannot be clueless about what's going on. I'm sorry, they just can't be. The Illinois GOP cannot be that stupid. But let's make sure that Northland. I want to actually make sure that Northland is that's even the right state here. I don't want to be. Yeah. All right. So yeah, he's the Rock Island County Richard Northland, and he's Illinois General Assembly for a single term from 2011 to 2013. But the thing that I had seen for his office was that he was still in office. So let's pull up one other thing because we are going to call his office as well. We are going to call his office. Yeah, years served 2011 to his president, Representative Richard Moreland, previous General Assembly, 97th district. He is now the 71st district. But the first people we're going to call, we're going to call the. We could call the Republican National Committee saying, "Hey, are you pressuring Richard Moreland to come out and say something here because this is looking really bad for him. When he runs, this is gonna come out." But he's been refusing to make a statement. And then the truth is that my heart goes out to him. I mean, this is his daughter. I'm sure he loves her. He's got to. I'm sure they love her. But they can't just ignore this and expect it to go away. It's not going to go away. If you're waiting for it to go away, Illinois Gov, well, I got a bridge to sell you. So, all right. I got my phone out here. Let's see what happens when I call the Illinois Gov. I guess we're just gonna try their Chicago office. And I've been kind of rehearsing in my head how it is that I think I'm going to.
Thank you for calling the Illinois Republican Party. Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail for the Illinois Republican Party.
Oh,
No one
really?
is available to take your call. At the tone, please record your message. When you
calls.
finish recording, you may hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Well, shoot, I wasn't prepared to have to give them. I don't want to give my real phone number here on air. I have to give them my Google phone number. So hold on a second. I should have thought, oh, you might have to give them another number here. See, I'm professional here. I'm an experienced content creator. It's easier to look up what the Google phone number is on my phone or on my desktop. Google Voice is a great thing to have as a content creator if you do not have one. Come on now. Where's my info? All right, so I got that pulled up, and let's try this again. So we're gonna present it as I want to know, like, hey, this woman is in crisis here. Her life is melting down. This dramatically not only affects her, but other people, who are genuine victims. And Richard Mortland is not addressing her behavior. If anything, he's aiding and abetting it at this point by not addressing it.
Illinois Republican Party. Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail for the Illinois Republican Party. No one is available to take your call. At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Hi, my name is Evie Warner. I am the host of a small podcast called The Cheugy Show. You can reach me at 937-247-4854. I am needing some comments from someone on the Eliza Blue situation because her father is a rep in the Illinois General Assembly, and he is a Republican, Richard Mortland. He has been silent on this issue, and she is possibly defrauding people, and he's not speaking out on it. And I want to know if the Illinois Republican GOP, if the GOP is encouraging him to come out and make a statement. If he plans to run again, this issue could come up. And also, I'm wondering if he is not in touch with his daughter. I'm wanting to know if he would like to get a message to his daughter. Maybe tell her, hey, I love you. I'm here for you.
Hi, my name is Evie Warner. I am
got cut
the
off.
host of a small podcast called The Cheugy Show. You can reach me at 937-247-4854.
Got cut off, damn it.
I am needing some comments from someone on the Eliza Blue situation because her father
It's just replaying the message that I gave them.
in the Illinois General Assembly, and he is a Republican, Richard Woodland. He has been silent on this issue, and he is possibly defrauding people, and he's not speaking out on it. And I want to know if the Illinois Republican GOP, if the GOP is encouraging him to come out and make a statement. If he plans to run again, this issue could come up. And also, I'm wondering if he is not in touch with his daughter. I'm wanting to know if he would like to get a message to his daughter. Maybe tell her, hey. To listen to your message, press 1. To erase and re-record, press 2. To send, press 3. To send this message as urgent, press 4. Please enter your selection now.
So I'm pushing
Urgent
4.
message sent. Thank you for calling.
The thing that really, really kind of sucks is they'll probably try and call me back when I'm at work. That's what really sucks. Welcome to the life of being an independent content creator. You try to stay on top of the story as much as you can, but you can only do so much. But yeah, I said what I said when this first started about the chicks on the right. If all of what's going on here is not your real house, then it's not your real house, and you have to respect that. But you also have to respect your audience. And to many people on the right, who is their audience, this is more than just some girl's drama. Like I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm really, really just totes confused by their whole entire attitude. I don't understand it. So let's listen to something here. Uh, Miss Farron has somebody that's doing music for her, and she's all excited about the score here. And in case you didn't know, Farron Balance is my mother. I know. I didn't know it either. Yeah, that is cool. I couldn't do that. I'm familiar with using those audios because I've done it.
All the lonely people.
I like that song.
All the lonely people.
See what I like about that song is like my mind immediately like imagines like what kind of imagery you could put with that. Ooh, here's some here's something. Eunice Stormfor, a black Republican councilwoman from New Jersey, was shot dead last night in what police have said was a targeted shooting. Yikes. Police have not yet given a motive, but we can make an educated guess. Tragic at 16. Who knows what she could have gone on to achieve. I I mean, we could speculate, but I hate to speculate. Uh, this could have really easily have been some sort of domestic issue, unfortunately. Um, but everybody wants to make, talking points about shit and make their educated guesses when your educated guesses don't help anything. You really want to help something, encourage people to come forward, encourage them to say something. That's what needs to be done. All right. Well, so we tried calling the one we got up. I got to make sure that I don't have my disturb on so that if these people do by some miracle try and call me back while I'm live on the air, I'll hopefully hear it. So now the next people that I'm wanting to try to call is I'm gonna try to call her father's office. Now again, here I am not. Um, I could be reaching people at their lunch break. That's another thing that kind of a little bit sucks here, because I'm probably calling them at their lunch break, and that could be a very well the reason that I didn't get a response from the Illinois GOP. I'm gonna have to be more precise in what I'm saying here. I want to make sure that I give them both my Google phone number and I'm gonna I'm gonna dox my Yahoo email address. Famous last words here. I'm gonna dox my Yahoo Google address. I have a Gmail, but it's not an easy thing to just like put out there and leave. And so, all right, 40 minutes in, and I am the only viewer. Oh shit! Yeah, I love this crap. All right, so here we go. Remember that this is his different office. I'm not bothering him at home. For the love of God, don't bother anybody at home. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. After this, I know one particular person in particular that Fear and Balance wanted me to try to call, and so we're gonna do that next year. But first, let's try calling this dude's office and see what happens. All right, here we go. Dialing on my cell phone now. Yeah, well, we could try both his district office and the Springfield office. Don't ask me what the difference is between all of these different things. And then after this, I'm gonna have to send some emails as well. All right, so this is Richard Mortland, General Assembly, 71st District, and this is his office. This is his district office in Moline, Illinois. That's who we're calling.
The number you have reached has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Okay, hold on a second here. I think I did something wrong. So again, it's 309. And it's just a district office. I'm not doxing the poor dude. 309 762 3008. So let's try this again. This is from the General Assembly website. So that's why I'm a little confused. But it seems like it's being.
Longer in service.
It's being. What the hell? It's doing something really weird that I've never had done before. This is very strange. It's very annoying. It appears to be after I type that number in, it appears to be rerouting the call to another phone number. very strange. Right. Well, I guess we'll call the Springfield office. I mean, this is from their legislator website. This is what I'm calling right here, and that was the very strange response that I just got back. Ah, try and try to do this here. 217 782. But yes, and this should be right. 217 782 3992. Just double checking, triple checking here that I've entered it in right. But again, it's rerouting me to something, and I don't understand why. I'll show this.
Republican leader Tony McCombie's office. Brandy.
Um, Hi. My name is Evie Warner. I'm sorry, you kind of cut out there. This is Richard Morthland's office.
Okay.
Yes. I'm with a small time podcast called the Cheugy Show, and I'm trying to get I'm trying to understand also a little bit about issues that are going on here.
Okay.
I'm concerned
You
about
mean
his
media person or her spokesperson?
Richard Morthland. I'm looking for Richard Morthland.
Oh, I don't know a Richard Morthland.
Okay, see, I was looking at the General Assembly website for Illinois,
Okay.
and it's saying that it's ilga.gov/house/rep. And when I was dialing the number, this was what I got transferred to.
Huh. I don't know a Richard Morthland.
He was an Illinois General Assembly at some point.
Okay. I'm not sure. The number transferred you over here.
Yeah.
I can let me see if I can find anything in my directory, but
I mean, I thought he was still in office. Morthland, Morthlan. Maybe the website needs updated. I thought he was still in office.
Maybe.
He had tried to run for the assistant governorship or whatever it is that you call it in your state. I'm sorry, I probably have it wrong.
I'm not seeing anything here. I'm not really sure where to send you. I know they're still updating all the ILGA websites and whatnot with all the new changes. I can try to get you to the state operator.
Oh, okay. Let's try the state operator. Maybe they know who it is that I'm talking to. I appreciate it, ma'am. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're trying to
One
do
second.
you're trying to do your job here. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys see this, right? You're looking. This is not some archived version of the website that I'm looking at. I am totes confused. This is not what I was expecting. It says, as far as I knew, this guy was still in office. I guess apparently he's on the okay. So apparently he's on the county board now. He tried to be the running mate of. So, oh my god, his personal life is already.
I'm sorry, but the state operator is saying that they're disconnected now. I can give you to the governor's office if you think he ran for something over there.
No, it looks like apparently he is now with the Rock Island County Board, whatever on earth that is.
I have no idea, ma'am. This is Republican Leader Tony McCombie's office.
Okay. Could I guess I'm gonna leave a message for him. So, Richard Morthland, Republican. He's now apparently a committee of the whole public works and facilities thing, but he was a representative for the 71st district. And what had happened is that he apparently did try to run on the Ives Morthland ticket in 2018 for the Republican primary.
You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to give you to our district office who
Oh, I've left them
tools than I do.
I've left them a message already. Basically,
Tony McCombie, you've left a message for?
it was their the district office. I've already called them and I had to leave a message. So,
okay.
But maybe this individual might have and I'm gonna give them my email address. It's Evie, EVIE _ Warner at yahoo.com. Partly my bad. I apparently did not Google down enough to find out that he is now somewhere else. So I appreciate your.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, hey, you don't need to apologize. But
his office will give you a ring back.
Well, yeah, the gentleman's daughter. She's been getting into some controversy here, and I was hoping that the GOP was telling him that he needs to appropriately address this. So if they wouldn't mind emailing me and getting back to me and finding out and seeing what they can find out what they know about it and let me know, I'd appreciate it. I would like an answer hopefully by Monday.
Yeah, okay, I'll relay the message. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Wow, that was a complete and total bust because, I'm a professional. So, yeah, so apparently here, so let's pull this up again. Jeez, this is fun times. Why isn't Fair and Balance on here watching her adopted daughter fail terribly? Why isn't he on here watching me? Okay, so the Rock Island County, U.S. State of Illinois. Okay, so we gotta go back here. This guy hasn't been an actual representative since 2013. All right. So let's do the Morthland County. I'm calling it the Brooklyn Lab. It's not even. It's just premiering. Let's pull the entire thing up here. Rock Island County Board. Let's Google that, I guess. Okay. So if I call this one, I'm getting specifically his Cordova, Illinois office, District 1. This should be interesting because I know this poor man has got to be getting tons of calls. I feel bad. I feel bad. I do. But you all are watching me flake in real time here.
Hello, this is Rich.
Hi. My name is Evie Warner. This is Mr. Richard Morkland. We just did we did we did we just get disconnected?
Hello, this is Rich.
I'm sorry. I think we got disconnected a second ago.
Okay. Hi. With whom am I speaking?
My name is Evie Warner, and I'm the host of this really small small podcast called the Cheugy Show. And I'm calling because I'm concerned about some things, and I was hoping to help get some clarity here. I'm concerned about your daughter Eliza and some things that I'm seeing here. Are you in contact with your daughter right now?
I'm not granting interviews at this time.
I really understand. It's just that if I really want to help your daughter. I'm concerned about her.
That's sweet. Yeah. Well, okay. Let's put it this way. If she tells me to talk to you, I will have a conversation with you.
Okay, fair enough.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
All right. You have a great day.
Thank
Bye.
you. I appreciate it. You too. Bye.
Wow. I mean, and that's fair. That's but now I'm confused. That tells me that he is in contact with his daughter. That's what I don't understand. So he has talked to her. So I'm a little confused here. Because he's obviously talked to his daughter. That's who would have thought that the Rockland County board in Illinois that their representatives would be using Gmails. You know that I'm a little floored by this, and I think that that's all we're gonna do for now because I have to get ready for my day job. So yeah. Right. Well, for the occasional one or two people that joined in and saw my life and saw how professional I am. We are professionals, yeah. Thank you for joining in. And just as always, you know, that you're a tiny little speck in the universe. And you may not feel like you're matter, but we are it takes all of us working together to make this the world that we want to see. So remember, you matter, your life matters, your contribution to the universe matters. We all have a role to play, we all have a part to play. And never doubt yourself and that who you are is powerful and that who you are matters. Because, you know, human lives matter. So, peace. God bless. And I just have one last question. If Fair and Balance is my long lost mother, then who in the Law 2 universe is my long lost father? That's what I want to know. That's all that really matters here. Okay. Have a nice night, y'all.